I haven't made a real vid in like 2 to 3 weeks, so I'm gonna do one right now. And it's gonna be a Mario Maker 2 review. Transitions. So Mario Maker 2, right? First off, the level creation is really good and fun to do, but it took me a while to learn, and I did get mad at it a lot. But after like 20 minutes, now I have everything down like that. Like, I would snap, but I don't know how to snap, because like, why would I need to learn that? That doesn't seem like something important. I could be using my time for something else. So yeah, so the level creation itself is sort of difficult to understand at first, but then I got it. Maybe it's just because I didn't play the Wii U one, because I never owned a Wii U, because no one owned a Wii U, let's be honest. Okay, so that was that was drawn out. Here's a summary of that, in case you need one. The level creation was hard to understand, but once I understood it, it was really fun, and offered me a lot of opportunities. So, next up, but the level creation does offer a lot of possibilities. Once you figure out the actual controls of it, it's really good, because you can make all sorts of different levels and stuff. Like, I've seen people make a lot of levels that aren't even just, like, platforming levels. Like, someone made an RPG sort of level where you can, like, pick a power-up to be an occupation, and then you have to go on a journey, and they, like, put enemies inside of, like, ground, and then an enemy in the middle, and they were, like, your partners on it, and they commented to put the text on it. That was really fun. I tried to do something similar. Maybe later I'll, in some other video or in the comments, I'll give my creator code or some of my level codes in case you guys want to play that level or one of the other ones I made. But you probably don't, because, like, I don't have the greatest level design skills. But some of my levels are pretty good. I have a solid 8 plays on my most recent one. Ka-ching. Someone used, like, on and off switches and stuff to make table tennis, which was also really good. A lot of people are making the music levels where you just, like, stand still. And then the little, like, I want to call them note blocks, but I don't think that's what they're called. They make, like, different pitches, and it can, like, make a song. Like, I saw one that was the first theme song for One Piece. Someone made Megalovania. I was looking for that for, like, 5 minutes. I was scrolling through Popular, and I was going to the different stages, and I was like, when are they gonna give me Megalovania? And then they did. Yeah, I've seen more popular songs, too. There's one for, like, Kirby's Gourmet Race, but you have to jump to hit the on and off switches and listen to the music. It's pretty fun. There are lots of ones like that where you really just have to jump and hit on and off switches, and you have like 20 seconds. Those ones are sort of fun just to look at it and like do it. But they're not the best. Like, they are very good design-wise because it took a long time to make it so precise, but they're like pretty boring. So yeah, those ones are good. There's lots of really creative levels on the Course World. By the way, if you want to go on the Course World, you need to have Nintendo Switch Online. So that's one complaint I have about this game, because I have Switch Online, but I know a lot of people who don't. And if you have to get that plus Mario Maker, that's $80. So it's basically an $80 game if you don't already have Switch Online. So that's kind of bad. But even if you don't have it, you can play the story mode. And the story mode is really good. I was thinking, oh, it's a story mode, so it might have, you know, new Super Mario Bros. U style, like, design, where they're not good. Sorry if this is confusing. The new Super Mario Bros. U levels, like, they are good design-wise, like the ones from the mainstream 2D platformers. I was saying they're just, like, not super original all the time and don't usually run with a lot of whole different, like, gimmicks. They're usually just, like, you play, like, a Mario level, you know? So what I was saying is that I was thinking these might be, like, mainstream Nintendo published levels. But no, these levels feel like they were made by fans. Probably because the people who made it were just people who worked at Nintendo, just going into the level editor and, like, making levels. So yeah, sorry if that was confusing. But no, these levels were really creative and used all sorts of different, like, modes, and, like, none of them were really just like, oh, go on a journey and it's kind of hard. They all had their own gimmicks involving something in the game, like on and off switch, or night, or wind mechanics at night, or something like that. Like, there was one where you had to run and the wind would push you different ways since it's windy at deserts at night. And you would have to, like, do certain things based on that. By the way, the night feature is really cool, but they don't have it in 3D World. Speaking of which, 3D World is a really cool thing, but it also sucks a lot. But, okay, so, there are lots of stuff just in 3D World. I should elaborate on this more. I'm talking about, like, all the unique enemies, like those little bee things, the bullies, the piranha creepers, and then also like those pipes that are called the clear pipes. And also, I forgot to mention my complaints. Probably my biggest complaint about 3D World is that the spikes are 2x2 instead of 1x1, and the on and off switches affect them. It's weird. Okay, back to the video. But there's also a lot of stuff that could very easily have been put into 3D World that they didn't put. So rail blocks, you can't put rails in, so you're just gonna have to do like snake blocks if you want to have someone do whoop, or trap blocks, I think is what they're called, those little squares that go whoop. So you would have to do one of those. There's no night, why? I mean, all you had to do was make a new animation for a sun and a moon, which would not be that hard to do. And then also there's no one-way walls, which makes a lot of things worse, but there's also like bullies and the blinking blocks that make it better. But overall, and it looks really good. The 3D World setting is probably my favorite looking. It's probably 3D World, then I would say, what's it called? Super Mario World, original Mario, New Soup, and then Mario Free. Mario Free looks cool and all, but not super cool. Future Eddie, back again. I'm doing lots of editing on this video. This is taking like a solid 6 minutes. But I would actually probably not put Mario Free. I would probably put Mario Free above the original Mario. Actually, I would probably just switch places with original Mario and Mario Free. The original Mario really only looks cool because of its retroness, but it doesn't actually look that good like as a tool for creation. And also no Yoshis. And well, I guess there's no Yoshis in Mario Free too. But Mario Free looks better. Sorry, bye. So yeah, the art styles are good. The gameplay is really good. The story mode is great. The level creation is hard to get, but once you can, it's good. So overall, this game's really... I said good a lot, but I'm gonna say it again. This game's really good. If you're into just regular, like, Mario platforming, like, if you deeply enjoyed New Super Mario Bros., then you can probably find something to, like, play on this in Course World. Just some, like, fun, ordinary style Mario levels. If you love all those sort of gimmicky levels that you'll get with, like, one-off power-ups, there's, like, things for that use very specific, like, mechanics. And if you want to play table tennis, then this game is also for you. If you like music, this game's for you. This game's for everybody, except for Lewis, apparently, who won't buy it. So yeah, overall, out of 10, I'd probably give it... I didn't really do anything before I made this video. I was just sitting down in my living room, and I said, I should review Mario Maker. But I'd probably give it 8 or 9. Yep, I'd probably give it 9, but I might, like, start disliking it later on. Not really, like, disliking it, just, like, getting more bored of the game, I mean. As most video games do. But this game seems really replayable, so I probably won't. Because you can always find, like, new good courses on the hot section, old good courses on the popular section, unless more new courses get popular. You can sort by new, be quirky in the new section. And then what's the other one? Oh yeah, a detailed search, where you can search by, like, a certain genre of level, like regular, auto-scroll, music, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I'd give this game a 9 for now. My opinion might change later. Bye.